I remember Phoebe the very first time I met her. I came to work, I checked my list, and her name was on there. And so I went to her bed, and she's sitting there sitting on the bed with her feet crossed and no shoes.
So whatever I would drink, I'd always inevitably end up in the ER. This time, by the grace of the universe, I ended up at UC Davis. So I'm sitting there with an IV in my arm going, I can't believe this is happening to me again. I swear to God, this would never happen to me again. So immediately shame. I was filled with shame. And then Tommie walked in.
The first thing she asked me was, do you have a pair of shoes? And we did have a pair of shoes because I used to keep shoes in the emergency room for people that didn't have any shoes. And I said, yes, I'll have some. So let me go get you a pair. And I did that so I could start building a relationship with her and building her trust.
I was a repeat ER offender. So I would end up sometimes not remembering how I got there because a friend would call the ambulance. And I didn't have shoes, so he brought shoes in for me. And I totally snuck out of the hospital and ran home.
So the next day, here comes Phoebe in a gurney, and it was just like, no way. I jumped up, and it just, I don't know, I've never done that before. She's the only one that, I don't know what triggered in me, and I said, no way. And my mind goes, this young girl is not going to die with alcoholism. It's not going to happen.
He smiled. He told me a little bit about his story and his past too, and that clicked for me, where I didn't feel alone because Tommie was me. Tommie made me feel comfortable and didn't make me feel like a complete and utter loser for losing my life again and going back to addiction.
It's so important to lift them up and make them feel like they can do this. And it's going to be hard. You don't want to lie to them and tell them, it's going to be easy, just do this now. No, you tell them it's going to be one of the hardest things you've ever done in your life, but you can do this. How bad do you want your life back?
You're on the ledge when you go into the ER. I mean, I had numerous suicide attempts. I mean, heck, the amount of alcohol I was drinking, I'm lucky to be alive. And he walked me off the ledge. And it's really important because you, in your addiction, are at the lowest you can be. Not only is that chemical a depressant, but you're super depressed. And that was me. When you see alcohol and drug addiction your whole life, it seems almost natural to go there. But perhaps the universe wanted me here because I got to break the pattern. I'm here today to say, I'm Phoebe Virchow. I am an alcoholic. And I don't want to go back because I want to live. I don't want to die like so many people in my family have died.
She's doing marvelous. I'm really proud of her. She makes me want to keep doing what I'm doing. People like Phoebe, that's the reason I come to work, is to help someone like I did Phoebe. Actually, she did all the work. I was just here to guide her in that direction and kind of just like push her a little bit.